morning, gentlemen and ladies. I guess there are some ladies who tune in from time to time. Good morning. Going in a little bit later than usual for my recording studio session. Thank goodness, thank God, we have had a let up of the rain. It's been raining here for some time now, and that's wonderful. I mean, in the sense that now flowers and grass and leaves are all green and coming out, and dandelions. But it's not great when it comes to wanting to enjoy the springtime, because you get soaked. So it's not that big of a deal. Don't want to complain. Thank God for what we have. I'm excited to announce that I have some more interviews lined up. Nathan from Let My Cameron Go has agreed to do an interview, do an online discussion with me. Well, thank you, Nathan. I'm looking forward to that. I saw in his email, well, I won't say his last name in case he doesn't want people to know, but I was surprised that his last name is the name that we see around in this area some. So it's not a super common name as far as I'm aware. I'll have to ask you about that, Nathan, next, maybe when we have our conversation. And Slow-Mo Randy has agreed to do a conversation with me online. I think we're doing that today. So that's exciting. I think the one with Nathan will be on Sunday. We have to try to work out our schedules because we're both kind of busy, and so making it work isn't super simple. I have a couple other people who have agreed, but we haven't been able to set up a time yet. So keep an eye out for those conversations. And if you have any questions that you would like me to ask Nathan or Slow-Mo Randy, I mean, I guess you can ask them yourself. All these guys are accessible. But maybe there's some particular aspect of conversation that you think, this would be good if you guys talked about such and such. Just let me know. Put it down in the comments below. One of the other things that I wanted to show my friends today here on YouTube is that I've been working on a pipe. This was a pipe that I did, one of the very first ones. It's old. It was before I think I was even using my lathe to make pipes, so just bandsaw and filing and sanding and rasps and stuff. So and it was pretty asymmetrical. I didn't like it at all. It was a Churchwarden style. So I thought, I'm going to just rework this pipe. It has potential. Maybe I'll just keep it for myself. Now, I haven't got it stained, and it's only the initial sanding, so it's not ready to, I'm not really ready to show it off yet or anything. But withhold your criticism, your judgment until you see it. Not that you guys are especially critical or judgy, but anyway, here it is. I think you could call this an acorn shape. I believe it's made out of cherry. It's been so long now since I initially made it that I'm not just absolutely sure what the wood is. But it's a nice long shanked pipe. Long stem pipe. The fit isn't absolutely perfect because, again, it was done in the days when I wasn't really using a lathe, so it's just filed. But it's not terrible. And I'm playing around with the idea of chopping off the end of it and putting an acrylic stem on like this much of it. What do you think about that idea? So it's a little Churchwarden, but I like little pipes. I'm kind of with Vintage Pipe Nightmares, Sylview, on liking the little pipes. There's something sort of understated about them. You know what I mean? The big pipes. Whoa. The big pipes are beautiful, to be sure. there's something sort of manly and confident about having a big monster pipe. So anyway, I believe the stem was maple. People who know more about wood breeds might be able to tell me more. I'll put it up close to the camera, see if you can see the grain there. I believe it's maple. I steamed it and bent it in the kitchen in a pot. This was my second attempt steaming, or third. One of the things I figured out is you got to make sure your grain is laying the right way when you bend it, or it all lifts. So the grain is vertical in this. Probably I think we have 4 songs left on this project. 3 or 4. Philippians. I'm nervous about the whole thing. The song style is so divergent to what I usually do. I'm usually fairly... I like to think of the style of my other psalm songs as a little timeless. I don't worry about the latest sort of approach to songwriting, which maybe I should. Well, that's the whole reason I'm trying this. I thought, well, I'm going to just give a go with something that's pretty contemporary. Synthy and poppy. I haven't changed my melodies. I haven't too much changed my chords, though I have simplified them because I do like more jazz-style chords. I'm attracted to complex music, but the general population isn't. And so this is my attempt to just simplify and see if I can gain some traction with a broader listener base. Anyway, there's a channel on YouTube that I watch called Pints with Aquinas, and I believe his last name's Frud. It says something like that, Matt Frud. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. He was saying yesterday in his video that one of his main channels has been demonetized by YouTube, and he is the creator of all the content. He doesn't understand. He asked for it to be reevaluated, and in so doing, they denied it. They said, no, still stands. But he's the sole creator. The fear that some Christian content creators, like myself, have is that YouTube has some sort of a anti-Christian agenda, a purpose to demonetize and destabilize Christian culture. As far as it has any kind of traction on Google's holdings. That makes me so sad. Like, seriously, this cold world has been so touched and blessed and changed by faith, by Christianity. The fact that we even care about minorities, that slavery has been abolished, that we open our minds to people, for example, who are gay, that has its roots in Christianity, believe it or not. At least that's my impression. But this is a battle not against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities. On my way home today, I'm planning on smoking this. I don't want to smell like smoke when I get in the studio, so I'm saving this Smoker's Pride whiskey for the trip home. Well, my friends, I don't probably have anything else to say.